Hey guys, it's Amanda, and today I'm here to talk to you about Dan and Phil in something like a fanalysis. See what I did there? Okay, puns aside, this is my insight as to why I think a lot of people are really drawn to them and their friendship and their relationship. And I don't know, just prepare yourself for some serious waffling. The main idea of this entire video is basically Dan and Phil being a fictional trope coming to life. A fictional trope is basically a literary device wherein there's some sort of rhetoric or cliche that has been, sort of established into any type of fiction. And we always see them in books, in TV shows, in movies. Like it's sort of a key element in creating a story. If you're really into fan culture, you might notice that there will be two male characters that are canonically made to be either brothers who have major differences but would go through lengths to save each other, or friends that have a bond much more stronger than blood. Now, some examples would be Sherlock Holmes and John Watson in any version, Sam and Dean Winchester from Supernatural, Will Herondale and Jem Carstairs from The Infernal Devices, Frodo Baggins and Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings, Bucky Barnes and Steve Rogers from The Avengers, and Mako and Haru from Free. And there are just so many characters like this that you might be shipping these characters as well, and that these pairings have often been the subject of what I like to call as subtext analysis. If we analyze these pairings, a pattern could be observed. Character A would be often described as someone who has a strong and mysterious facade, but lies a deeper story of different perspectives about just life in general that may result to a character's existential or identity crisis. This often makes character A somewhat relatable, but then at the same time, they are also the characters that other characters in the story find difficult to get along with, in a sense, because their characters are often very, very complex. And then there comes character B, who is the character that somehow seems too good to be true, that they're characters that are full of kindness and understanding, is what most viewers or readers see as a role model, like someone that people should aspire to be. And as a collective, these two characters are somewhat inseparable, and they have shared adventures and extraordinary how we met or how we became like this sort of stories that can somehow make us, cry, or basically somehow like it's tailored by a really, really, really great author. And most of the time, that's the reason why they are sort of put into some sort of a romantic subtext, in a sense, as well, because we see a connection in them that we don't normally see in other characters in the story. And thinking about those points that I raised, don't you think that it fits how Dan and Phil work in real life? They have an awesome, fanboy of YouTube meeting one of his idols, asking for quote-unquote editing tips, they becoming friends, moving in together, and then Phil is this very optimistic ray of sunshine sort of person, and then Dan is, they are somehow opposites, but then they also have their common ground, which is, I think, like most people who are into TV shows or into fictional worlds just think of as something that couldn't exist in real life. And then you see Dan and Phil, and then, hey, well, this could happen, and it sort of gives that kind of hope. And I think that's one of the appeals of their relationship and their duo to us who are part of the fandom. And on a final note, I think fictional characters sometimes serves as a refugee, but when they come to life like this, like the story of Dan and Phil, it's just inevitable to stay away. And at least that's how it worked out for me. So yeah, I don't know if you got any of that, because this is just some serious waffling that I wanted to share with all of you guys. So, but then yeah, Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and also hit subscribe if you want to hear more from me. Let me know down in the comments below if you agree with the stuff that I said, or if you have any other opinions and ideas about the matter. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be seeing you again soon in a new video.